Coming to the I.N.D.I alliance now.
Yes, absolutely.
So, in recent connecting that to the Hindi heartland results, the comments made by DMK leaders around Sanatana Dharma, did that have a very significant impact? People are talking about this, but did that really have an impact?
I should say the Sanatana Dharma remark was not that much a poll plank. It is an untested election issue. If we see all the three states, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Chhattisgarh, the Sanatana Dharma is maybe one of the many what polling issue. Chief Ministerial aspirant of Madhya Pradesh, he sensed the heat that he specifically there was a rally which was planned. I suppose it was in October 1st, 2023, a joint I.N.D.I alliance rally of all the parties in Bhopal, and Kamalnath cancelled it. And after that cancellation, no such rally could take place until today. There was no sharing of dais of the I.N.D.I alliance partners or the parties there. So what he has felt is this comment was unnecessary, and this unnecessary comment could spoil the, in fact, the prospects of the party, especially the Congress in Madhya Pradesh. And the results also show. I don't know about the Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, but the result specifically in Madhya Pradesh, the vote share increase, the seat share increase. So if we see, there could be an element of truth in Mr. Kamalnath fear, I should say.
Got it. So now let's go into details of the I.N.D.I alliance, right? So what is their strategy currently? They have had some meetings, then there was a gap because of the elections, and then they again restarted. Now, what are the dynamics between Congress and the others? Why I'm saying Congress specifically is they are supposed to be the pan-India national party, okay, compared to a BJP. And they should be ideally the fulcrum of this alliance, but again, they still look weak. And there was a lot of rumbling between Mamata Banerjee and Akhilesh Yadav and Congress and all that, right? So what's happening? And if you can talk through on the dynamics between these parties, and which are the weak links in I.N.D.I alliance today, given the events that have happened in the recent past.
Actually, there is one interesting scenario as far as the I.N.D.I alliance is concerned. If we see in the erstwhile UPA, that was more cohesive comparing with what we are seeing the I.N.D.I alliance. If we see that it's I.N.D.I alliance, what we see now is UPA plus Trinamool plus Aam Aadmi plus Samajwadi Party. We should broadly mention in that category, because all other parties were in the erstwhile UPA. So it had Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, it had NCP, it has a DMK-led group of people, and to some extent even the left related, wherever it is, filling the gap reason is there, that will be there. But as far as I.N.D.I alliance is concerned, we have the Uddhav Thackeray group, which is also a one faction, along with Trinamool, Aam Aadmi, as well as the, we should say, Samajwadi Party. So the UPA, why it was cohesive? Because it accepted the supremacy of the Congress. All the parties within the UPA, it accepted the supremacy of the Congress. So Congress was able to dominate that group with its own leadership, programs, alliance formula, and gives and takes, everything, even strategies, campaigning, everything it was able to do. So that is why the alliance was having some shape in Jharkhand, Tamil Nadu, and Maharashtra. Now comes the I.N.D.I alliance group. The new parties of Samajwadi, Trinamool Congress, Aam Aadmi Party. The real problem with them is all these parties share the same vote bank of the Congress. So the reason is, if they accommodate more of Congress, they will lose their vote bank. And if they accommodate less of Congress, then they can also survive. So for that reason, all these three parties give some sort of headache to the alliance in one way or other. In one meeting it could be Aam Aadmi Party, another meeting it is Trinamool Congress, another meeting it is Nitish Kumar, another meeting it is Samajwadi Party. So these parties, they used to give all their the conditions, which is impossible conditions, I should say, to the Congress. So I also missed out Bihar. The RJD also had a good equation with Congress, and Nitish Kumar was a new entrant to the party. So all these four, I should say. So the weak links, because each of the four outside parties, they were all the PM aspirants. It was Arvind Kejriwal,
Yeah.
it was Mamata Banerjee, it was Nitish Kumar.
Yeah.
Yes. So all these 3-4 parties who are, even Mulayam, Akhilesh Yadav, we don't know, even he has not expressed it openly.
But his party
others
people
have that
started
aspiration.
talking about that, actually.
Yes. Because he's coming from a big state, UP. So everyone has their own PM aspiration. So that is the main reason, I should say, that is all the weak links of the Congress, because all they have their minority vote bank. They share that with the Congress on one side, and they also feel the growth of BJP will improve their prospects, their respective parties' prospects, and the growth of Congress will reduce their prospects.
Will be
So that is the
counterproductive for
one
them.
main
Yeah.
fear. Yes. So this main fear, it makes them to feel that we should not accommodate Congress much. Now the newses are coming in that Trinamool, how much they will accommodate. 4 seats are being offered for Congress in Bihar, and 8 seats are offered in Uttar Pradesh. So if you see, take these big states, so 40 seats plus 80 seats, 120 seats, out of which only 12 seats are being offered, if the news are right. So it's pathetic state of Congress is concerned. They are squeezing the Congress, and they want to restrict the number of contesting seats of Congress less than 300, so that to squeeze the Congress further. That is their game plan, it seems.
Correct. So, but this one will not be a good situation for Congress going into 2024, because that's an important election for them as a pan-India party, right? So now, if they just get these a small number of seats in each of these states, they will not have presence at all. They will not grow in those states at all. All right, and then the pan-India image is going to get a terrible hit if this goes the way that we are talking about. And there'll be an existential crisis. They already have a problem. But again, their pan-India image is going to get stunted quite a bit.
If you remember in our earlier discussion itself, we have also discussed the mindset of the Congress, which has from the central stage, it has moved towards the left side. So, and BJP is now from the right side, it has now occupied the central position. So that is why it is getting the acceptance across the communities is concerned. Now, what's the real problem with the Congress is the Congress has no game plan to win on its own or to develop its organization. Its only game plan is to restrict BJP's victory margin, and somehow get a major opposition status, and to carry on with it for another 5 years. Because it has, if you ask the party about its agenda, its strategy, its economic and foreign policy, particularly after the formation of the I.N.D.I alliance and the contentious issues where they stand, and regarding language issues, everywhere there is n number of disparities among them. There was a huge differences among the parties themselves. So one such example is that language policy. So how can a party like Nitish Kumar, who wants Hindi to be glorified, can stay with DMK,
exactly,
who dislikes Hindi in one way or other for their own political reasons?
So and recent Dayanidhi Maran video that has been circulated, that's not helping them also.
Yes, because the real reason is earlier we should say that whatever the talks or the speeches of the leaders in Tamil Nadu, particularly DMK, they were unnoticed by across India, even in North India specifically. But now in the social media era, the people are getting it translated, the transcripts are being circulated all over. And it creates a sense of discomfort among the alliance partners, particularly people like RJD. Even
Correct.
Tejasvi Yadav was forced to give,
Correct.
a condemnation in or his disapproval of such speeches. So what I feel is the Congress is not a cohesive unit. It has even if you remember in the year 1990s, late 1990s, there was a declaration of Congress called the Pachmari Declaration, which was happened in Madhya Pradesh, where the Congress want to establish itself, it want to grow, it want to fight all the elections so that they get one by one all the seats, all the states. So if you remember, during the time of 2004 to 14, during that time, majority of the states were ruled by the Congress.
Yeah.
If I can name, except for very few states by the regional parties and some with BJP, it was Karnataka, it was Kerala, it was Andhra Pradesh, it was Madhya Pradesh, uh, even it was Himachal, Uttarakhand, it was having Rajasthan, it was having the entire northeast
Yep.
states. So it had Delhi, Sheila Dikshit was there. So, and even it had Kashmir. Ghulam Nabi Azad was there for some time. For around 3 years, he was the chief minister. So, Haryana was there. So, except for even Maharashtra was there, except for Gujarat, Goa, and Odisha, Punjab, and some places. So, almost majority of the states were having Congress chief ministers. And if you now you see, they have only 3 states in their hand: one in Himachal, another in Telangana, another in Karnataka. So if we conduct the election now, except for Telangana, we can feel that even the Himachal and Karnataka Congress will
Yep.
lose. That sort of anti-incumbency has started coming in within 1 year of their rule.
Correct. Correct. So and now, when it comes to especially the south, right? So Karnataka probably BJP is stronger, whereas not so much in Tamil Nadu yet. So what do you see the prospects of BJP in 2024 as far as South is concerned?
South is a big challenge for BJP because it has no organic support for BJP in South India is concerned, except for Karnataka. Even in Karnataka, it was not a pan Karnataka party. It is weaker in some sections, especially the Mysore region. So even it's even in the Kalyan Karnataka, I should say, it was now at Andhra Karnataka, they will say. There also their organization is comparatively weaker. They have a good presence in coastal Karnataka, North Karnataka, as well as in Bangalore, Karnataka. So other than that, Telangana, they have a good base. They have built in also because of their strategy to stop Congress. They have not improved. They have not concentrated much on their own prospects as far as this 2023 assembly election is concerned. That was one of the blunder of BJP. So, but they have increased their seats. They have increased their votes also. These are the bright spots for BJP in South India. Andhra Pradesh, again, BJP itself is not interested. And I don't know for the known reasons that BJP is not interested to grow its own organizational structure. Tamil Nadu, BJP is making efforts, but I doubt about the conversion of these crowd and the imagination of people's sentiments into votes. Because I can sense there is a huge anti-incumbency for DMK government in Tamil Nadu is concerned. But how the opposition are going to capitalize that? Whether it is BJP who want to capitalize it during the Lok Sabha election, projecting Mr. Modi's face, or whether it is ADMK who has a pan Tamil Nadu presence, though it didn't have the prime ministerial face, it can capitalize using its organization structure, whatever little it has now, saying that it is the only viable alternative for DMK politics. So that needs to be tested. Kerala, Kerala, BJP may try to get 1 or 2 seats, but the real problem with Kerala is uh, there is a secret understanding between the left and the Congress. Whenever they
Right.
feel the BJP candidate has a bright chance, the left or the Congress doesn't hesitate to transfer their votes to the opponent stronger candidate. For example, if a left is a stronger candidate, the Congress doesn't hesitate to transfer its vote to left and vice versa. So still, Kerala BJP may try for 1 or 2 seats, specifically considering the fact that BJP is now even cozying up with some Christian communities also, specifically uh, to get a foothold in that state. So still, South is a challenge for BJP, I would say.
Understood. Somehow I feel in Tamil Nadu, ADMK and BJP will get the benefit of the anger that's coming up, especially after the floods. And anyways, after all these comments and all that, and Nirmala Sitharaman also has gone recently there, and I think there'll be some traction by the time 2025 elections come in. And I think BJP and ADMK, I don't know whether they will get together again or not, but I think these two guys will get quite a bit of benefit in the coming 2025 elections because of this. Just my thought. So one final question now.
Yeah, I
I'll
agree.
not. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, please. You were saying something.
Yeah, I agree with you in this regard because 2019 election was one among a very unique elections because we should say it was no other election, no other state had this type of a narrative during 2019. It was started from 2017 and it peaked in 2019. That each and every coincidental issues or be it a propaganda, be it a narrative, everything was pointed towards Mr. Modi that he is a villain of the state or something like that. And finally, it resulted in the complete washout of ADMK BJP alliance, resulted in a big sweep for BJP, DMK and Congress alliance. Now, especially after that 2019, I can sense a strong but steady, fall of that narrative. And till 2021, and after 2021, when Mr. Annamalai started coming, took over the party in the state, he was able to build an imagination for the party. Though whether it translates into vote or not, it's yet to be seen. But he was able to build an imagination for the party, saying that the party is also a serious player in the state. And it's not no longer a 2% to 3% party. It is also a strong contender for an alternative politics. And especially after the 2022-23 election is concerned, I can see there was a gross mismanagement, be it in terms of rainwater management is concerned, or be it other civic issues which followed later, and the arrest of senior ministers in the cabinet, and many reasons are there.
So you are saying that 2024 elections are not going to be a cakewalk for DMK. Is that right, sir?
Yes, especially after I was explaining regarding the 2019 scenario, it was one-time miracle, I should say, because they were able to add up the narrative to such an extent. Such narrative was never successful in any state in any election, I should say. It was the most successful anti-Modi narrative which was built up by the DMK and its ecosystem in a runner-up to 2019 election, and which resulted in a complete washout of AADMK and its ally BJP, and resulted in a success of DMK and Congress. As far as this election is concerned, the real issue is the DMK is an incumbent government. It came into power in 2021. It cannot shift the blame of lack of administration on ADMK or any other issues. And the usual practice of Tamil Nadu is the people used to vote for the party which they feel which is going to come to power. It was a practice for a longer time, be it 91, be it 96, be it 98, be it 99, 2004, 2009. or even 2019, we should all say that the winner party of the Tamil Nadu coincidentally becomes a ruling party of uh, what to say the center is concerned. The exception was 2014 and 2019. What happened was 2014, the people thought the Jayalalitha will give a helping hand to Mr. Modi if he falls short of majority. So in that understanding, the people voted, and and coincidentally, that support was not at all required by Mr. Modi because he formed a government on his own. As far as 2019 is concerned, the DMK ecosystem made the people to believe it is the Congress who is going to form the government. So that resulted in the mapping of the people's mind, and which ultimately resulted in a different voting. This election 2024 is concerned, people have come out of that myth of believing the ecosystem, and they began to evaluate though the winning prospects of the parties, both is individually as well as an alliance as concerned, BJP led NDA and I.N.D.I alliance. The real game in here is the unfortunate no, wrong decision of Edapadi to move away from the BJP led alliance. I think it will reflect in the election also, I believe, in this 2024.
Right. But are you saying then ADMK will not benefit out of this coming out of BJP? Or because I was of the view that BJP should go solo. But this is the time.
Yes.
Right.
Even
So,
I am also
yeah.
one among the many, as you also said, that BJP should go solo. It should test its own strength, and whatever little it gets, it can claim that it is its own success. What Edapadi, who is supposed to be a very shrewd politician, I thought he will take such a decision after December. That was even I was mentioning this in my past interviews also. What really happened was Edapadi miscalculated BJP and its prospects. Like many other people, even analysts and the journalists, they made Edapadi to believe that BJP will fail, especially in Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, and Congress may get both the states along with Telangana, so that Congress will become a very big viable alternative to the BJP. And a weakened BJP, it is easy for Edapadi to move out. But when he preempted these type of possibilities and he moved out of this alliance, to his own surprise, BJP got in 3 of the 4 major states.
Yeah.
So it was a wrong calculation at a wrong time by Edapadi Palaniswamy. And we should also remember that he doesn't have any prime ministerial face. So in Tamil Nadu, if they don't have any alliance or if they don't have any prime ministerial face, naturally they get squeezed out of the context.
Got it. Got it. Let's see how it pans out.